Alright guys, welcome. This is Jonathan with one big impact. That's just, it's because it's me and I make a big impact because I'm a big deal. Kind of a big deal. So, today we are excited because we're going to talk about drinking. Yay! No, we're going to talk about drinking. The top 5 places that I've found are the best in Nottingham to drink. Nottingham, England. So, number 5, let's start with hard choice. Let's say Major Oak. Major Oak is number 5. It's not going to be the best place to drink, but I've seen people there pretty trashed. They have some pretty affordable drinks. It's a little bit classier. The reason I went there is because they have pool tables. Their pool tables are not the same as American pool tables, just so you know. Their cue ball is like this big. It's that big. And their balls are orange and red. So just pretend one is stripes, one is solids, go with the color, and bam, you're done. All of their sticks are extremely warped. I would assume that's because of the high humidity here. Maybe, somewhat. I don't know. Maybe people are beating each other with it. Who knows? Anyway, they get kind of drunk in England. So that would be number 5. Number 4, I would say, would be Weatherspoons. Weatherspoon is interesting in the effect of it's kind of like the Walmart of pubs. So they've got really good deals. And it's not the best atmosphere, but it's definitely not the worst. It doesn't have anything special, but it's definitely clean and it's a nice place to drink. They have specials like Jack and Coke. Double for like £3.40. Just don't constantly do the exchange rate in your head because it's about $5. Who cares? That's a pretty good deal. It also has a really cool overview of the Old Town Center where everybody's kind of playing, having fun, just chilling. All the groups are hanging out together. The Capitol building lights up real pretty at night and you can see different colors and stuff. I like shiny stuff. Squirrel. So, yes, I do stop for squirrels, and I take a lot of pictures of them. If you want to see pictures of squirrels, let me know. I will definitely send them to you, or post them. I'm not going to send them to you because that'd be weird because I don't know you. Or do I? Just kidding. So, that's number, let's see, we got, the next one I would say would be, okay, Pit and the Pendulum. Let's say Pit and the Pendulum. If you like heavy metal, death metal, rock and roll, anything like that, punk, ska, anything, gothic music, this is going to be your place to go. Even if you don't, you got to check it out. It's a really cool place. They have lots of different things like torture devices hanging on the walls, dragons, monsters. It's a really dark, cool, dense atmosphere. They have super good drink specials. They have the 7 deadly sins like gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, lots of different things. It's usually like cocktail drinks for like 2 for $5. It's not bad. You suck a couple down. Maybe they're a little watered down, but hey, the price is right. So whatever, you get what you pay for. The atmosphere is cool, loud music. And on the weekends, I would say if you're looking for a hopping place, Pit and the Pendulum is definitely going to be it. Standing room only. Don't expect to go in there and relax and kick back without loud music because it's the complete opposite. It is a banging freaking hot spot on the weekend. The next one, that's number 3. I would say number 2. It's a fight between number 2 and number 1. I would say number 2, the Boiler Maker Room. The Boiler Room. The Boiler Maker. The Boiler Room Maker. The Boiler Maker Room. We don't really know the name. We were walking by this place, me and my buddy Damien, we were walking by this place and we saw a guy standing in a kiosk inside a building and he was really creepy. He was a big, huge dude and really buff and it kind of freaked me out because we wanted to go in. We didn't know what the hell it was. But he heard from a friend this was the place to go, but it looked like maybe we'd go in and we'd never come back. So it took us about 5 minutes to get up the courage to be like, hey, can we go in? And it's called a speakeasy. And I had never been to a speakeasy, so I didn't exactly know what the hell I was in for. So real quick, super quiet room when you walk in, and then once you get past that point, which is really quiet in the front room. Once you get past that point, it's pretty intense. I mean, right when you walk in the door, there's thousands of people, and you're like, wait, what? I didn't see anybody out front. Nothing. No lines, nothing. They get you a table, get directly to it, and you're not playing around ever. We actually sat at the bar, and these guys are magicians of making drinks. They got dry ice, smoke coming out, flames coming out everywhere. They were amazing. You're going to get what you pay for. You're going to pay what you get. And it's not, I mean, if you want a good, decent drink, you're going to pay $10, 10 pounds for it. If you want something badass, you're going to pay 20 pounds for it. And I'm talking the craziest drinks you've probably ever seen. I don't think it's so much about getting drunk necessarily as it is experiencing these great connoisseurs of absolution when they make their drinks. They're definitely artists, and they know what they're doing, and they're paid probably very well to do what they're doing. They're throwing bottles. It's just a fun, good time atmosphere. Right when I walked in, they were jamming out to 40 Ounces of Freedom Sublime, and we're in England. That set the mood, and I had a good time there. Number one for me was the pitcher and the piano. And now it has a really kind of a lame name to be such a grand place. While we were at the boiler room, or Boilermaker room, I actually heard about something called a pitcher and the piano. So I took off by myself, which is really normal for me, not anybody else. And I wanted to find this place because I heard it was a Gothic church turned into a bar. Now, the first day I hit this place, it was actually, I believe it was a Friday night. And when I got to the front door, there was about 5,000 people in the front cafe type area, or the grounds, like where the cemetery was and stuff. It was pretty crazy. Obviously, there's no graves or anything now. But when I went in, it made me feel like it was like I was in Rome or Greece or Italy, and it was like an underground club in the middle of the apocalypse, and we were like all vampires, and it gave me a super intense feeling. People were just, the music was so intense, my organs were like bouncing, and I had a freaking awesome time. The drinks, I'm pretty sure they were about $10 a piece. I'm not playing. But the experience, pregame it, drink before you go, have a couple drinks there. But you're inside a full-blown Gothic church, a medieval church, and I'm talking, you feel it. There's stained glass. There's vaulted ceilings 5 stories tall with arched Gothic architecture. The place was intense, but it's got kind of a modern type of feel or whatever. I mean, just the energy that was flowing through there was just amazing. So that would be my number one. And guys, that pretty much sums up my video. Just the top 5 places to drink in Nottingham, or England even. I mean, I thought those were by far the greatest that I had seen so far. And you're probably going to go to Nottingham if you're going to school or something. I'm going to NCN, New College Nottingham, and there's Trent University, there's College of Nottingham, there's a lot of different things here. So if you get a chance, take your butt down there and check these places out. And tell them Jonathan with One Big Impact sent you. So if you liked our videos, please click like below, subscribe as well, because that's how I'm able to make more videos to show you guys kind of cool things, or fun places to experience, or how to do videos, or whatever. So like, comment, share, and subscribe to our videos, guys. Again, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact, and remember to spread love, not hate. Just have a good time with your life. Don't hate on people. All right? Thanks, guys.